Did y'all see that? I know y'all saw that. I'm literally arguing online with people about me canceling with this client because some people are saying that was worth $250. Are you joking? Did you see the same thing that I see? There was 3 inches of water in a puddle form in a vehicle. That car has been sitting there for a year with the sunroof open. God only knows what type of bacteria and infestation was in the water. And you got some people saying they would do it for $250? Listen, I understand hustling is hustling, but there's a difference between hustling to, get money and grind and all that, and hustling because you're desperate. I am not desperate anymore. There was a point in time in my detailing career where I was a bit desperate. I might have did it back then. But nowadays, my value is way higher than that. We got into that situation because I asked the client thoroughly what was the condition of the vehicles, because once he said there was mold involved, I was very skeptical. I asked him a bunch of questions, and for whatever reason, he basically lied. At the time, I gave him the benefit of the doubt and believed what he said, but with having that mindset of, okay, this guy might be lying, because what are the odds that there was only a little bit of mold in one area and the rest of the car was not that bad? And the guy was still complaining about the 250. He wanted lower than that. So we show up the next day and we take a look at the car. That car was such in bad shape, I had to go back to my car to grab a hazardous mask and wear gloves to properly inspect it, just so I don't get sick. After about 3 seconds, it took me to realize, okay, this job is actually worth about anywhere between minimum $500 to $1,500 on any given circumstances, because you got to understand, when it comes to mold removal, it's not as easy as 1, 2, 3. It's recommended for you to remove the seats, for you to really extract the carpets, damn near remove them, depending on how bad the mold is. And even then, you still might not be able to save the carpets. They might have gone to the point of no return, and you would just have to replace them with a new carpet set in your vehicle. One thing I've learned is that when it comes to big jobs like that, I'm going to ensure that I thoroughly get the information that I need, because unfortunately I did waste my time by having to go up there and realizing this is not worth what the original quote was, and we ended up not working. I had to send the guys home. I got a detail afterwards. The detail that I'm doing now took me about an hour, and I made $110. I sped it up because, as you see, it was a very simple detail. It just required for me to wipe the doors down, vacuum the inside, remove the trash, organize it, remove the odor smell that was in there, and just pretty much get it back up and running. The client was very satisfied. People, know your worth, man. There was a lot of people arguing with me, talking about they would do that. No, don't settle for less. A lot of people want to be cheap with us detailers, and I'm not taking none of that in 2025 moving forward. I'm done doing disaster jobs for little to no money.